In the village of Obiana, there was a man named Jeremy who did something unusual at funerals. While others wept and mourned, Jeremy laughed loud, joyful laughter, as if he had just heard the funniest joke. The villagers found it disturbing. How could someone laugh at such a sorrowful time? Children ran away from him, and adults whispered behind his back. Some believed he was cursed, while others thought he was simply mad. But Jeremy never explained himself. He would only smile and walk away. One morning, the village awoke to devastating news. Elder Nkem, the wisest and kindest man in Obiana, had passed away. Nkem was beloved by all. He fed the hungry, settled disputes, and was a father to many. His death cast a heavy shadow over the village. Preparations for his grand funeral began. But beneath their grave, the villagers harbored a quiet fear. Would Jeremy attend? And if he did, he would laugh. The village square was filled with mourners dressed in black, their faces marked by sorrow. Elder Nkem's family sat in the front, crying softly. As the priest began the ceremony, the air grew heavier with grief. Then, just as the priest started to pray, Jeremy appeared. He stood at the back, wearing his usual wrinkled shirt and dusty sandals. The villagers tensed, their eyes darting towards him. And then, as the priest spoke of Elder Nkem's life, Jeremy began to laugh. The sound echoed through the gathering like thunder. The mourners froze, their eyes wide with shock. Nkem's son Obi jumped to his feet, his face red with fury. "How dare you laugh at my father's funeral?" he shouted. The villagers murmured angrily, some calling for Jeremy to be thrown out. But Jeremy did not stop. He laughed harder, clutching his stomach as if unable to contain himself. The confusion and rage in the crowd grew. Obi stormed towards Jeremy, his fists clenched. "What is wrong with you?" he demanded. Jeremy only wiped away his tears of laughter and said softly, "I do not mock your father. I laugh because I see what you cannot." The villagers gasped. "What do you mean?" Obi pressed. Jeremy shook his head. "You would not understand," he murmured before turning and walking away, leaving the village in stunned silence. After the funeral, the villagers couldn't stop talking. "Maybe he knows something we don't," someone whispered. "Or maybe he's truly mad," another replied. But Obi couldn't let it go. He felt humiliated and enraged. "He disrespected my father," he murmured. "I will find out what he meant, no matter what." Determined, Obi began asking questions about Jeremy's past, hoping to uncover the truth behind his strange laughter. Before he could learn much, another tragedy struck. A young woman named Amara, known for her kindness and beauty, died suddenly. The villagers were heartbroken, and the whispers of foul play spread quickly. Her mother, Adora, wept bitterly, saying her daughter's death didn't feel like an accident. The funeral was planned for the next day, and the villagers murmured anxiously. "Will Jeremy come?" they asked. "And if he does, will he laugh again?" As they gathered under the cloudy sky for Amara's funeral, a tense hush fell over the crowd. Amara's family sat in the front, sobbing. Then, just like before Jeremy arrived, he stood at the back, his expression unreadable. For a moment, he seemed like he might remain silent. But as the priest spoke, Jeremy's laughter erupted once more. "Why are you laughing at my daughter's death?" Adora shrieked. The crowd turned towards Jeremy, furious and bewildered. But this time, Jeremy stopped laughing. His face grew serious. "I do not laugh at your daughter," he said. "I laugh because the truth is near." Gasps filled the air. "What truth?" someone demanded. "Stop speaking in riddles," another villager shouted. But Jeremy did not answer. He simply turned and walked away. Obi watched from the crowd, but his anger hardened into suspicion. "He knows something," Obi thought. "I will make him tell me." That evening, Obi followed Jeremy to his small hut at the edge of the village. He found the man sitting outside, staring at the sky. "Tell me what you meant," Obi demanded. "What truth are you talking about?" "What truth are you talking about?" Jeremy sighed and looked at Obi. "The dead do not rest until their stories are told." Obi frowned. "What stories?" Jeremy's face darkened. "Your father and Amara were killed, Obi, and the truth will not stay hidden." Obi stiffened. "What are you saying?" His voice trembled. Jeremy nodded solemnly. "The dark speak, Obi. I hear their cries. Elder Nkem and Amara's spirits are restless. They demand justice." Obi shook his head in disbelief. "You expect me to believe you can hear the dead?" Jeremy's gaze was steady. "You don't have to believe me, but the truth will reveal itself." As Obi investigated, disturbing secrets unraveled. His father had complained of a bitter taste in his food before his death. The village healer revealed that Nkem had suffered symptoms of poisoning. Meanwhile, Amara had confided in a friend that she had discovered something dangerous but never had the chance to reveal it. The truth led Obi to a devastating realization. His own uncle, Ekene, had been the one arguing with Nkem before his death. Confronting his uncle, Obi demanded answers, but Ekene denied everything. Still, doubt nagged at Obi's heart. Jeremy, however, had already seen the truth. "Your uncle was not alone in this," he warned. "Someone close to you helped him." Obi's stomach clenched. He began questioning the housemaid Ifoma, who had been responsible for preparing Nkem's meals. At first, she hesitated, but under pressure, she broke down in tears. Alright guys, I know you're enjoying this story. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on your post notification buttons. Give this video a thumbs up, just click on the like button, share with your friends and your family. Thank you very much. God bless you, I appreciate you. Alright, let's continue. "Your uncle forced me to let him into the kitchen. He poisoned the food slowly, so no one would suspect. And Amara, she overheard everything. That's why he had to silence her." Obi felt sick with betrayal. His own uncle had not only killed his father, but also taken Amara's life to keep his secret. With Ifoma's confession, Obi and Jeremy devised a plan. They invited Ekene to dinner, confronting him in front of the village elders. At first, he denied everything, but when Ifoma publicly confessed, the weight of the evidence was too much. Ekene's face turned pale. "It wasn't supposed to happen like this," he muttered. "I only wanted to weaken him, not to kill him." Obi's voice trembled with fury. "And Amara? Did you kill her too?" Ekene swallowed hard before nodding. "She was going to tell the elders. I had no choice." The villagers erupted in outrage. Ekene was banished from Obiana along with Ifoma for their roles in the crimes. Justice had finally been served. Afterward, Obi found Jeremy sitting under a tree, chuckling softly. "Why are you laughing now?" Obi asked. Jeremy smiled. "Because the truth has been revealed. Your father and Amara can finally rest." Obi nodded. feeling a heavy weight lift from his heart. The next morning, Jeremy was gone, his heart empty. He had left without a word. But as Obi stood there, he swore he could hear faint laughter on the wind, and he smiled. The man who laughed at funerals was gone, but his legacy would remain forever. Alright guys, this is the end of the story. I really hope that you enjoyed this story. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on your post notification button so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Just click on the like button to give this video a thumbs up. Also, please share this video with your friends and your family. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section about this story. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.